Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be telling you that how to integrate the PayPal payment gateway inside your React.js application. So if you see here, PayPal is a very old payment gateway which is very well popular worldwide. So if you just search on Google, it was founded in 1998. And basically, if you want to integrate the PayPal button inside your website to collect payments from visitors, you can watch its tutorial. So I will be doing this inside React.js application. So right here, if I load this application here, you will see that it is running on localhost 3001, and we have a simple buy now button here, and it is $20 here. This is the item here which is written here, and there is a buy now button. So basically, if I click this button, I will be having this PayPal button here. So one people is watching the stream. So we are building a PayPal integration inside React.js. So basically, we have some items here with the price here $20. So if I click the buy now button, we will have this, either we can pay through debit card or credit card, or we can pay it through PayPal. So if I click PayPal here, you will see that the pop-up window will appear, and then it will ask for the account to log in here. So we can select our test account for PayPal, and we can log in with the username and password, and inside it we can create a new account here inside our PayPal dashboard. We can create a personal account here. We can select the country. Let's suppose I select here India and click on create, and now you can see it will create this account here, the Sandbox account created successfully. So basically, if I view the account here, so basically this is the email address and this is the password. So let me write it. Let me write the email, and then I will write the password which is generated by system password. So if I paste this, click on login. So basically it will log in inside my sandbox account here. So it is just processing it, and it will make the payment. After making the payment, it will return the response back to the React.js application. So now you can see that the payment has been successfully made here. And in this way, you can integrate the PayPal button to collect payments from your visitors inside your React.js application. So we will be looking step by step how to do this process from scratch. So now let's get started. For building this application, we are using a Node.js module here to build this application. So if you go to npmjs.com, you will just use this module here, which is just right here, PayPal React. And the very first module which comes in, you need to click this module. And this is the actual module which contains, you can see 36,144 weekly downloads are there. And if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, please subscribe the channel, hit the like button, and also hit the notification bell icon to receive all the notifications regarding this channel. And this is the actual module, guys. So you can see that it has got a great documentation. All the examples are there. You can also have a donate button embedded inside your website to collect donations from your visitors. Then we have all these sorts of examples, subscription payments. Also, if you run a course website, if you want to subscribe to the courses, you can also do it. Some comments are there. That was like I was looking for. Nice, good job. Keep it. Make more C sharp projects, bro. Definitely in the future I will make it. So if you watch it, I will definitely make it. So these are subscription based payments. So all these examples are there, and we will be need to build this. So first of all, guys, what we need to do is that we will create a brand new React.js project. So I will come back to the projects directory, and I will create a new directory here which will be React PayPal project. I will be cd into this directory, and now the very first thing, we will create the project by npx create react app, and then we will make our project. We will give a project name React project. You can call this anything. So now you can see it will create a brand new React.js application inside this directory. So it will hardly take 5 to 10 seconds to make this. So just wait here, and after that we will install the module which is necessary. So this is the actual module we will use it, PayPal at the rate React PayPal.js. So it is just installing the module here. So after it installs, guys, I will install the dependency. So now first of all we will move to the project folder by going to cd react project, and then we need to install npm I. This is a module we need to install here, which is simply at the rate PayPal slash React dash PayPal dash JS. So this is a module that we need to install here, guys. So after installation completes, we can open this folder inside Visual Studio Code text editor. So now we will have a brand new React.js project. So inside the app.js file, you will see the hello world program as usual, the hello world program. So if I want to run this React.js project, I will instantiate this command, which is npm start. So basically this will start the project at a particular port number. So it will automatically hot reload. So whenever you make any sort of changes, you will see localhost 3000. So it is just making the project here. So just wait for some time. So now you can see this is your hello world project. So now inside this, guys, we need to delete all the stuff which is there inside it. We need to delete all the stuff. And inside this, we just need to simply say here, first of all, we will uh, inside this, we will have a simple button. So the button will be simply, if you see here, this will be PayPal script provider. I think this is the element, PayPal script provider. So if you do this automatically, this will be included from this module, which is at the rate PayPal slash React PayPal.js. So basically this module takes some options here. So we have this options. So the first option it takes is the client ID. So client ID is nothing but the client ID of your account which is there. So basically we need to copy paste it from our sandbox account. We have this client ID. So go to my apps and credentials inside your PayPal dashboard. You will find this information right here inside your developer.paypal.com. Just go to it and log in with your account. And then you need to create a new app here. Simply create a new app, and then just name your app anything. I will name it as test app 123. So just select the merchant account, that's it, and click on create app. So basically it will create the new application, and it will give you the client ID that you want. So this is the client ID that you need here. Simply copy this client ID and simply paste it here. So that's all that you need here inside this options. So that's completed. So after this, guys, what we need to do is that if you just, we need to have a simple button. After this div, we will have a simple heading. h1 heading, we can say we can just have a simple book. You can give any heading of your choice. Then we have a simple button to buy the stuff. So we will have a simple, we can just have a simple span tag where we can mention the price. So this will be for $20. We will say this. And after this, we will have a simple button. So button, and this will be of type submit. And the label here simply will be buy now. So the label will be simply buy now. And now when we click this button, you will see on click. So when we click this button, guys, so we need to execute a callback function which will execute. This is the arrow function. So here we need to write here at the very top, we need to declare some variables which is for hooks. So we will be using the hooks here. So in order to show the button, there will be a hook which will be show, and the method will be set show, and we will be using the useState hook. This will be automatically imported, and the current value will be false. The button will not be shown to the user. And the second one is for the success message, which will be success, and set success is the method. And the again the we will use the use state, and this will be false. And then we have the error message. Set error message, and this will be empty for now. And now after this we have the order ID. So whenever you purchase the product, you will get your order ID. So we will set this order ID like this. So inside this we will have the, again we will use use state, and the current value will be false. So now basically when you want to purchase it, when you click on this button, we will show the button PayPal button. So we will set show to true. That's it. That's all you need to do. And after pressing the button, PayPal button will show. And now to show the PayPal button, it is very easy. If you write here after this div, simply you will need to after you see that after this button, we will simply check for the condition if the value is of this hook function is set to true or false. If it is true, then we will write this as a condition here. If the value is true, we will use a ternary operator. If the value is true, then we will show the PayPal button, which is simply here. We can use the PayPal, I think PayPal buttons module. This will get automatically imported here. You will see from this dependency. After this, we have to have a simple style. We can style our button. We can provide a layout property, which can be either horizontal or vertical. You can give it accordingly. I will provide it vertical. And then you will create a special function which will actually create the order when you click it. So we will bind a function, special function we will create, which is create order. We will create it. And once again, this also has on approve. All these function it has on click, on error, on it, on shipping charge, on cancel. So when you approve the payment, we will again make this function which will be on approve. That's it. So once again close this, and when the button is when the show value is false, in that case we does need to provide a another value for else. So this will be null. That's it. So we have written the condition. Now we need to create these two methods here, which is create order and on approve. If you just see the, you can see that create order and on approve is not defined. So we need to create these two functions here. So for the error to go away, So right here, we will at the very top, we will define these functions. So for the first function, you will see that we need to define these functions. Some comments are there. Let me read the comments which are coming. If you are watching it for the very first time, then please hit the like button and subscribe the channel as well. So now we need to define these functions at the very top. So right here we will define it. The first function we will define it is create order. So which is used to create the order. So we will simply say const create order. So this will be a function and this will get the data, and also it will have the actions. This will be an arrow function, and right here the second function we will also define it, which is on approve. When we approve the payment, on approve. So inside this function also, guys, we will have the data and the actions attached to it automatically. So now if you see, error will go away, and now if you see it, if I launch this application, we have a simple button here of buy now, and if I click this button, you will see that something happened here. And if you see here, it is saying that use PayPal script reducer must be used within a PayPal script provider. The error occurred in the PayPal button component. If you see here, let me see the error which is there. So I need to surround this right here. Sorry guys, so just do it. So this needs to be surrounded inside the PayPal script provider. So we will just define this. So this needs to be right here. So we will close the tag here, PayPal script provider, that's it. So if you now do it, click the buy now button, you will see the PayPal button appearing here. And if you click the PayPal button, nothing will happen because we need to write the create order method. So right here, so you just need to surround this using PayPal script provider, that's it, and the button will show. Now we need to write these two functions, guys, which is actually create order. So now to create the order, we will return actions dot create, sorry, react actions dot order dot create. So basically this will create an object to purchase the item. Two people are watching the stream, guys, so we are integrating the purchase sorry PayPal gateway inside React.js. So this will have purchase units, how many units you have purchased, the customer has purchased. This will be a array. If I write this properly, this will be a colon, and inside this array we will provide the description of each object. So basically what the user has bought. So we can provide this, we can say book, you can provide any description. Then we have the second property is the amount, how many amount. The currency code you can provide here, which will be very much useful, currency underscore code, which is set to USD, which is quite normal in all the worldwide. USD is accepted. So if you want a native currency, you can also provide it. And then comes the value, how much value. So I will say 20 US dollars, that's it. So put a comma, and the second, and again put a comma, put a comma here also. And this object, sorry, array is complete here. So after this, what we need to provide here is the application context. So put a comma, and the next property is application underscore context. And inside this, guys, here we will simply say that shipping underscore preference is set to. So we don't need to ship the product, we are just buying it online. So for this, we will say no shipping. So no shipping. So we don't need the shipping here. So this needs to be no underscore shipping. That's it, guys. So after this returns a promise. So this returns the order ID. So we will have our order ID like this. So inside this then, so we can console log the order ID. So order ID, we can set the order ID by the hook function. We can pass the order ID like this, and we can return the order ID. That's it. Order ID. That's it. This is all which is required inside this function, guys. So basically we are providing the details of the product, description, amount, currency code, all this you can change it accordingly. Then we providing whether we want to ship this product, so we are saying no shipping, and then we are getting the order ID after the purchase is done. And now we need to approve this purchase in order to actually uh, do the transaction. So this is a very important function. So inside this we need to write again this code here, which is return actions dot order. We need to capture this order, so we will use the capture method which PayPal provides you. So this again returns a promise, so we will say dot then, and this will have the details of the purchase that the user have done in the inside this callback function. So we can extract the pair details using like this. Inside details, all the details will be there about the, and then we can set the success message to true. So we can here display the success message that the payment has been done. And if any sort of error take place in that scenario, let's suppose, we can also define this. That's all that you need to do inside this function, guys. We will simply get the order, we will capture it, and then after that we can just set the success message to true. So after that you can just say, after this, guys, you can also have a error message. So if any sort of error take place, you can also display a error message on error. So this is a callback function. So basically it also has the data and the actions. So if any sort of error take place, that then also we will set the error message, set error message. So basically this is the hook message. You can see set error, we are calling this, and we are initializing it to any string. You can say that an error occurred with your payment, like this, just to alert the user that some error has taken place. That's it, guys. So I think now the application is almost complete. Now we can check it. We have the purchase button. So if I click this button, this PayPal button will show here. This is, we are purchasing $20 book here. And here we can also assign our on error. So we can assign this function which we have written, which is on error. We have written this function here, guys. You can see that on error. That's it. And also we can have the all this on init, on click, on cancel, all these methods which are there. So that's it, guys. So now let me launch this application. Let me test it whether it is working or not. So this is, let me refresh it. If I click the buy now button, you will see that if I click it, PayPal button will show inside your website. Either you can pay it through debit card. If I click debit card or PayPal, if I click PayPal, the window will appear here, and then it will ask for your username, password, and here you can select for the very first time you need to create a dashboard account. For this you can go to developer.paypal.com, and you need to enter your PayPal email address and password to go to your dashboard. So I will simply log in it with my username and password. So this is just a security check. So I will be receiving a security code inside my mobile number. So I will just enter this. So security code is 9322028. Click on continue. So now you will see that inside this, first of all, what we need to do is that, so we need to go to account section. We need to create a sandbox account for this. So to purchase the product, this is just a test account that PayPal provide you. Simply click on create account, and then you need to click personal or business. This will be a personal account, and set the location to United States of America. So simply click on create. So then it will create your sandbox account here, and then simply click on view. And five people are watching the stream, guys, so we are simply copy this email that it provides you, and right here inside this application I will paste this email, and then the password that it provides you, system generated password. This will be different for you, so not to don't copy mine. Try to build your own. So click on login. So now it will make the payment using $20. You will see. So it is saying that how you want to make the payment. If you want to do it through your PayPal account, I will say PayPal balance. So I will simply click PayPal balance, click on pay now. So now it is saying processing now. So basically it will do the payment, and then inside inspect element you will see that inside this the payment has been done. And if I check our sandbox account here, basically if you want to log in inside your sandbox account, what you need to do is that go to sandbox.paypal.com, and after this you need to simply log out first of all and log in with your email address, which is, I think, this one. I have currently saved these details. So let me log out. I think we need to use this sandbox account here. Click on login, paste it, and this is a system generated password, and paste it, click login. And now you can see that, guys, we have made a payment here, which is right now $20, John Doe. And from the PayPal balance here, you can see the PayPal balance is deducted. So this is all fake money that PayPal provides you for testing purposes for your applications. So you will see John Doe, and this is a receipt that it has generated, paid with balance, transaction ID March 15, 2022. This is to today date. And you can also print out this detail also if you want to. So this is a great thing that about PayPal, it does provide you with the sandbox accounts that you can do it. So if you want to just have a success message, so basically we are setting this success to true here. So here we can simply say, we can do this like this simply for showing the success message. So simply we will say success. If the success is true, then we will show the success message to the user that in the H1 heading, that your payment has been done successfully. Please check account. Please check email as this. And in the else one, we will simply say payment has not been done. Or I will say that payment is pending. Payment is pending. That's it. So six people are watching the stream, guys. So once again, if I launch the application, if I go to my application, you will see, let me have the, you can see payment is pending right now. So if I click the buy now button, if I choose my PayPal account, and after doing this, you will see that it will say deducted from your PayPal balance. So I will say accept, and click on pay now. After processing it, you will see that it will say your payment has been done successfully. Please check email. And now if I check my account here, the balance will be deducted here. You will see 496.20. Again, we have purchased it for $20. You can change this value accordingly. If I want to change this value, let's suppose I want to purchase it for $100. I can change here $100, and I will deduct accordingly using this code here like this. I will make this value as $100, $100. I will also change the book. This is the book worth $100, $100. So you will see that $100, and 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 simple book of worth $100. So basically I can now make a $100 transaction. So once again, if I go to my application, simple book worth 100,000, if I buy now, click. You can also use your debit card also if you want to. If you click debit card, you just need to provide the test card details that PayPal provides you. So it uses a guest checkout method, and you can also do it like this also. But the preferred way is to use the PayPal one. So if you do this, you will see that it will say that it will deduct it from your PayPal balance. Click on pay now, and once again it will show you that your payment has been done successfully. And if I check my account, you will see that $100 has been deducted here. You will see John Doe, and the payment has been done successfully. So like this. So if you want to deploy this application, if you want to build it for production purposes, then you obviously need to apply for the production account for PayPal. So this is obviously it is a sandbox account. So basically, guys, if you're watching the video for the very first time, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. This is a way by which you can embed the PayPal button inside your React.js application for transaction purposes or any purposes that you want to. Let me take a screenshot of this so that I can give the source code in the video description. So if you want to download all the source code, guys, I will give this source code in the video description so that you can download the source code. Let me take a screenshot of this, and let me now also take the screenshot like this also. Payment is pending. Click the buy now button. So if I click it now, so I will write the blog post right here only. So to give all the source code regarding this application, this is very simple to integrate the PayPal button. We are using this dependency which has got almost 36,144 weekly downloads. And this is the actual command which is done to actually install this module, which is npm I @PayPal React PayPal JS. So now guys, let me write this application for you. So first of all, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and let me click the add new button and give the source code in the video description. So simply copy the we will simply copy the title of the video, simply paste it here, and here we will simply paste the screenshot that we have. So we will paste the screenshot that we taken right here. So when you purchase it, so you will see that, let me embed this screenshot. So you can see that all these screenshots will be there. You can see this is a second screenshot, this is the third screenshot. And now for building this, we will simply say that you need to create a first of all React.js project by invoking this command, which is create React app, and then followed by your React project name. After this, you need to install this module which I showed you, which is this module. Let me paste this command. So paste it, npm I @PayPal slash, this is a module React dash PayPal dash js. So this is a module, guys. So after this, what we need to do is that you need to go to your app.js file of the project, and you need to simply paste your this code. I have given all the source code in the video description, so let me paste it. And I will remove this client ID, guys. So you need to get this client ID of your own. So I will say replace this with your own client ID. So now to get the client ID, guys, so this is very simple. I have explained you. Now in the above code, you need to paste the client ID of the PayPal sandbox account as shown below. So I will just give a screenshot to you. Basically, this client ID is present inside this right here. If you go to your PayPal dashboard, so if you see, this is present inside your My Apps and Credentials. So if you go to it, there will be your client ID present here. If you see, this will be the client ID. You just need to create a new application here. Simply create new app here. Simply create a new app. If you click it, then you have to give a app name. So simple name, you can give test app 1 2 3 4 5 6, any name of your choice. And after that, you simply need to click the create button, create app. And after that, it will give you your client ID, client secret, all the stuff that you need. This will be different for you. So this is the client ID that you want. So simply you need to paste it. So I will now give the screenshot. So inside the document section here, we will give all the screenshot here if we have captured. 1 2 3 4, click open. So it will be embedded here. So just wait. So I will give this blog post in the video description, guys. So just wait. Let me publish it. So category here will be, I will give it as React, and that's it. Copy and paste it inside here. Click on publish. So now this blog post is ready, guys. So if you want to download the source code just after the live stream ends, you can download the full source code and replace your client ID inside this to create the PayPal project. Let me give the source code in the video description. Let me write it. Download the full source code of application here and paste it. Click on save. That's it. And some questions. This was really great. Thank you. And I'm glad that React.js is getting more documentation. When I was first learning hooks, it was almost impossible. Yeah, definitely a lot more documentation is given inside React.js, and so that's more and more projects, more and more developers are there inside YouTube, and definitely the craze for React.js is increasing day by day. Will the full video be available on your channel? Yeah, yeah, definitely after the live stream ends, the full video will be there for lifetime. So you can anytime watch this video, anytime watch this full live stream, anytime. So this will be available on YouTube. So that's why I told you guys subscribe the channel, and just come whenever I come live, because I come multiple times live every day. I make quality videos like this so that you don't want to miss out when I come live. So if you have any sort of doubts, and if you want to see more videos, any suggestions, you can tell me in the comment section. If you want to see any more videos on any more topics, I will definitely try to make on those topics. And based upon that, I will definitely make the videos. So if you want to just have any topics that you have in mind, you can definitely tell me. I will definitely try to make those applications. So if you don't have any questions, guys, let me end this. Great work. Appreciate your time. So thank you, bro, for appreciating the work, and I will be seeing you in the next stream.